Okay, so here we are on our doTERRA customer journey, and this is something that we have been literally studying, working on, getting feedback from doTERRA wellness advocates and the people in doTERRA, and trying to constantly adapt methods and techniques for working online.
We're trying to keep them really updated and current because things are constantly changing.
They absolutely are. So this is why we also have to be put a lot of thought into how we can make something that's really evergreen and something that's going to keep taking people through.
It's got longevity to it.
Exactly.
Survive all the changes,
which we hope they do. So, as an online business expert, and also Heather is a wellness advocate who's been working with the global doTERRA community for some time now, we've come to know a few things which are common no matter where you're working from in doTERRA. Now, we know doTERRA has a few differences across the waters between the different regions in terms of the names of things they offer and how it's being offered and things. But there is really, when it comes to the online business of doTERRA, it really is very common that people always have these same issues no matter where they're selling doTERRA from.
The customer journey is still the same.
Exactly. So number one is the preferable way to enroll a doTERRA customer is on a doTERRA kit. This is a common thread no matter who you are as a wellness advocate, no matter where you're offering doTERRA from, you want to ideally enroll people in a doTERRA kit, obviously because of the structure of the business and how it works and how also it tends to be best for the client to work on a kit.
From an oil point of view, it's much better than just having one oil. There's only so much you can do with that one oil. If you get a kit, you've got a limited amount of oils that you can work with, you can blend, you can share them together. It's more exciting, and the customer will get a much better experience out of that from having a small range of oils than just having one or two.
Yeah. So ideally, number one, we want to get people on a doTERRA kit. That's the first part of the journey. So you need the following. In order to get people signed up on a doTERRA kit, you need a logical and an emotional reason for the customer to invest in the kit. Okay, so this is a standard business kind of procedure that they have to know it makes sense for me financially to invest in this, but also I really want to. You know, I have this emotional reason because it's something to do with achieving one of their goals
or helping them or benefiting them in some way.
Exactly, or solving a problem for them or getting something that they really need. So this is a given. Always make sure when you're working with a doTERRA customer or a new potential customer, you have a logical and an emotional reason for them to invest in the kit. The next thing is an easy to follow solution, not them having to learn all about the oils when people are busy. They just don't have the time these days to invest into going to millions of classes about what these oils are about, but they still the benefits of the oils, even though they don't have to invest loads and loads of time into learning the oils, because this is something that would be a turn off for me if I had to really think, I've got to invest a lot of time and energy into this. Eventually you do want to.
Yeah, but if you think if you get one oil and someone says, oh, that lemon oil will do, and they list off 100 things it will do, you kind of switch off and have them relevant to you. So it's not really interesting. However, if you can pick out what their emotional and logical reason is and pick out the key benefits of that oil and just give them that information, it makes it easier for them to go, yes, I need it for that. Okay, it's going to help me there. This is how.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really important that you have some sort of easy to follow, easy to grasp, not too time consuming solution to be able to invest in the oils. And then the third thing is give them something they really want as an outcome, buying the doTERRA kit. Okay, so it's not just about having an emotional reason and a logical reason to buy the oils, but like what results are you going to get from this? And it's about really understanding your customer and knowing what your customer wants and being able to adapt that into or translate it, I guess, into the essential oils. So this is really important. Now, the second thing that somebody needs on the doTERRA customer journey is the preferable kit is the Home Essentials kit. Okay, so everybody wants to start with this because I guess we talked about this a lot because we were talking about the family essentials kit and how it's, should we be pitching that more because it's smaller and more cost effective and things, but it doesn't come with a diffuser, and the diffuser is a huge part of...
And also the bigger bottles, and once you start using them and you know what you're doing with them, the smaller bottles, they're nice, but the bigger ones are much better value for money. So the home essentials is actually better value for money. Like you say, you get the diffuser with it. So it's the preferable option.
Yeah, absolutely. And the first thing I started with when someone gave me sort of something, I guess, more substantial, it was given as a gift when I was pregnant. I was given a diffuser and I was given the introductory kit with the 3 oils. Now, I have to say, and this is from my own personal experience as a customer, somebody before that gave me the balance oil and said, because I was going through a sort of period of time in my life where it was a little bit traumatic, and they came to me and gave me this balance oil, and honestly I was like, oh, thank you so much. I had no idea what to do with it. I didn't know.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't Heather. No, it was somebody else.
Before I get the blame.
And I just thought, well, that's nice, but I didn't know what to do with it. And then that same person, it was probably about a year and a half later, gave me the diffuser with the introductory kit, and then I was like, okay, well, I know I've got something I can do with this now because I had the diffuser.
Yeah.
So this is why I think it's always preferable to do the home essentials kit, because you've got all those basic oils that you can actually get a result from.
The diffuser is just a great way to start with the oils. Everyone's aware of essential oils. Everyone knows you diffuse them, and that feels safe and comfortable for them. So it's a good way to get them started. And then once they realise and appreciate the quality of the oils, then they can start looking at, I can add it on my skin. I can ingest some of these. It takes you on, but you need the diffuser to start with. It's just the first thing, really.
You need the diffuser really to hook someone into the using of the oils, like actively using the oils. Because like I say,
it's safe for people. They know essential oils. I diffuse them. So you've got them there feeling comfortable, and then you can start to look at all the other ways with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So universally, the preferable kit is the home essentials kit.
That was the first one I bought.
Was it?
It wasn't called the home essentials at the time. It was the family physician kit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was basically, they were promoting it as the kit that would solve all your family's issues in the house. Medical, it's your first aid kit. It helps all the family. There's something for everyone in there.
Yeah.
And that was me. Once I had that kit and I could see what I could do with it, I was sold.
Yeah, absolutely. And also that was the same for me when you started introducing to me the other oils, and I had no idea you could use them for cooking, and I had no idea, it was like so much. So basically then you translate all of the previous items using the specific oils of the home essentials kit, not just one of them, but not even a few of them, but all 10 of them. You've got to find a fantastic use for the customer to use all 10 of these oils.
Which is easy.
Well, it is easy, but not to the customer.
No, but when you know about the essential oils, you're like, wow, I've got these 10 oils to play with. And it's really quite exciting finding the new ways that the customer can use them and how you're going to help them and how they're going to benefit from these oils.
Yeah. So, and it's all about really understanding your customer at the same time to know how to translate that. So you basically, once you've got that home essentials kit, you've got to find a way to really translate those 10 oils into something the customer's really going to want. Then the third phase of the journey is that you would want them to move onto an LRP as soon as possible. Okay, so this is another thing we all want as doTERRA wellness advocates. It's great, we sign up a customer, but we don't want that customer to be a sort of
one trick pony.
Yeah, one trick pony, or so what we want to do is ideally get them on LRP. So how do you do that? Well, a lot of the doTERRA wellness advocates are really investing a lot of the time into the individual customer, but the doTERRA business model means that you can't devote so much individual time to individual
customer.
Yeah, to each customer. So how do you do that where it's really, really time efficient?
But the thing is, you don't want to just get people on an LRP for you to earn money. You actually want it for your customer, because they start getting their points. So the more points they get, the oils get, the more they get passionate about it and they're learning about the oils. It's not just from your sales point of view. Yes, it 1,000,000% will benefit you, but your customer will benefit from being on an LRP.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll get free gifts, they'll get their points, they'll get lots of different offers, and then they, if they want, have the opportunity to earn an income as well.
Absolutely. So then we have to move into the fact that you want to be able to benefit from your customers choosing an LRP, and as their upline, this can sometimes be a challenge.
Okay.
So you then provide them with a pathway for their LRP. You forge the way forward for an LRP, as every oil in the LRP has to follow A, B, and C, those 3 A, B, and C guidelines from before, which we just talked about, which are really simplified here. A logical and emotional reason to invest in the oils. An easy to follow, nothing that will consume too much of their time, way that they can figure out how to integrate these oils into their life, and a really solid want.
Yeah,
like, why do I want to use these oils? So as long as you can have A, B, and C, you are absolutely going to get a doTERRA customer, and you're going to get a doTERRA customer on an LRP when you do that. And number 4 is, it would be amazing to do all of this online for the flexibility aspect of it. So I know that there are so many, like, especially people like me. So for example, me and Heather, we live in Egypt and we can't get the oils here. So this is an absolute best reason for us to be doing this online exclusively, because we can't get the oils here. And we've had to get very creative with how we're able to share the oils with individuals across the globe when we can't actually host a party, or
well, we could, but we don't have the stock to then sustain that for the people here in Egypt.
Exactly. And then even if we did host a party here, and let's say we have a few things of stock and things, and someone says, well, I want to sign up and get the oils to
I want an LRP
to my house, and it's in Egypt, we're pretty stuffed.
Yes.
So this is why we focused exclusively online. But I know that there is a lot of people, even who are in places where you can get the oils, they simply don't have the time or the inclination to be able to go and do these things in person, whether they're working full-time jobs, or if they've got kids.
But it costs money as well, because you have to find a venue.
Exactly.
So do you have to hire somewhere, or are you hosting it in your own home? And you don't always want a bunch of strangers coming into your home. So there's so many reasons why it's great to do this online.
Exactly. And like Gina, traveling around in her RV. If
Yeah.
you live in, if you live in these circumstances where you don't have like a kind of solid location or something like that, you really want to be able to work online, to have that flexibility, and and even if you do that, you have to go outside of the location where you are. So if you're like us, which we just explained at All My Up Baby, the only way we can grow a doTERRA business is online, because we're based in Egypt and doTERRA doesn't operate here yet.
Fingers crossed.
So there has to be a solid wow factor way to reach out, communicate, and secure those customers for the long term online without physically exchanging a single bottle of oil. Now, we did a challenge in the summer, and we talked about how you can potentially set yourself up as a facilitator or something like that. But again, the crux of it is, if you're somewhere like us, it's difficult to do that online. So you have to kind of find really creative ways to sell the oils online.
And it is possible. We proved that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've come up with several solutions that can be game-changing for resolving these issues. And I'm a strategist, and I believe the best strategy to grow any business is to begin by simply giving people what they want, then following up with an incredible service. And that has been my strategy as an online business consultant for the last 19 years. I sound so old, but I did start my business in 2005 from abroad. So I've been exclusively working online with customers and clients and not physically meeting them for 19 years. So I do kind of know this space fairly well.
She started when she was 5. That's what she
I did not. This is 23. I think 24. Yeah. So anyway, this is why I'm so passionate about what I do with working online, and I really want to translate that passion into the doTERRA Wellness Advocates, because it's so important to be able to do that.
It's been a game changer for me, because when we met, I was into the oils but wasn't really doing so much with them because I was in Egypt.
Yeah, and I remember I said to you, why aren't you doing more of these oils? And you're like, well, I'm in Egypt. There's not much I can do. And yeah, the challenge with doTERRA is that a lot of the focus is purely on the health benefits only. And when you focus only on those, you aren't reaching the whole market that you could be reaching in a global sense. And for example, I knew about essential oils for years because I had that balance. Actually, I knew it before then. I'd heard about the health benefits too, and probably had a massage or two with essential oils over the years, but they were never something I was really into or invested in for myself. If someone gave me something that was essential oil related, that's a nice gift, but
you wouldn't go out and
I
buy
wouldn't
them.
go out and buy them until I discovered that they made fantastic cocktails. And I love cocktails, so I wanted to find new ways of making them. And that was my trigger to moving forward and getting these oils. So now I use the oils in place in LRP every month, and I've since expanded the way I use the oils. I use them for anti-aging, also a hot topic when you're in your 40s.
Yes.
I use them for my kids. I even use them in my business to clear my nose and breathe better on calls, making videos. And this gradual expansion will happen in a similar way to most people who have found their hook for the solid reason.
They need to know what gets them.
Exactly.
Everyone's different, but yeah, with you it was the cocktails.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we're going to talk about the doTERRA customer journey. So we're going to address how you can create this journey for your customers, and more so you can really get your business on track. So welcome to the .com business solution, which we have created in All Me Up Baby. And to be able to embark on this solution, you simply have to ask yourself 3 questions. Question number 1 is, do I have an online presence? A branding and a website is absolutely essential for this process. So you need to have a website. You need to have basically a home. This is your home office. And it's really important as well to embrace any real estate online that you can make. So we're talking about Instagram, we're talking about all social media accounts, website presences, groups that you can get involved in. Just have that presence online. So do you have an online presence? Ask yourself that question first. The second thing is, do you have a strategy? Do you have a strategy for onboarding your customers and educating your customers on the essential oils? It's vitally important that you have this. And like I say, we've talked about the cliche, stuff that you can get with doTERRA that is about like, oh, let's talk about what lemon does and things like that. People don't really want to know what the oils do or what they are. They want to know what result it's going to have for
what
them.
it will do for them. Has to be personal.
Yeah, it does. You can't just talk about lemon oil because people
it's too generic.
Won't hold their attention on that. You've got to talk about the results that it can get for people in their specific circumstances. What do they really want? And question 3 is, do you have the materials? How is your content and marketing looking? Are you consistent? Are you putting things out there every week, every month, every day, however it is you want to be? The more you give, the more you're going to get in return. And that's just simply how it works.
And this is so important when you're online as well, because you don't have that bottle of oil for someone to smell physically and go, oh, I like that. Yes, I'll try it. You need this strength to succeed online.
Absolutely. So number 1, branding a website. If you need help with creating an awesome doTERRA brand and carving out your place in the world, then our online business service, which includes branding and a website, will do exactly that for you. We call it our Podia.com website, and your business begins with the build of your .com website, which is just what's needed to get your business online, and it takes about 7 days to complete. So once your Podia site is upgraded and you're able to start customizing, you'll have your website set up within 7 days, ready to customize. We also do full customization solutions, which you can check into. But basically, All Me Up Baby is built on Podia. We recommend it for our customers and our clients because it's a way we can really educate people. Now, with that, you get all the pages you need on your website. You get your consultation section. You get your customer section where you give people information once they join. So the whole onboarding process is sorted for you. There's a freebie in there as well that you can give away to people. You're able to get subscribers, which is the backbone of building your business online. And basically all the configuration and settings and everything that you need to make it yours, like putting it on your own domain and things. So that's what the Podia.com website is. And we've designed this website specifically for doTERRA wellness advocates. Then we have our second part, which is the onboard and educate. So if you have your brand and your online business set up, you're ready to go forth and acquire new doTERRA customers and wow them into choosing you as their wellness advocate with an incredible onboarding course. So for this, we have solved this problem for you with our doTERRA for Life onboarding course, which is phenomenal. And we spent an entire year last year building this course and creating this course from scratch. Everything inside it is just extreme value and for a very specific purpose. So this is a really great onboarding course for your customers, and that you can make into your own and put your own creative spin on it. And the awesome news is this is applicable to almost anybody. It will teach you all the basics of how to use doTERRA to improve daily life, starting obviously with the Home Essentials Kit and moving into a regular LRP. And it's a fully white labeled and editable program for sharers and builders to use as their own. And all you've got to do is replace the links with your own links for people to sign up for the Home Essentials Kit, your own links for people to come and purchase oils from you, or your own links for people to book a consultation with you.
So look at your website, everything, you can just customize it as your own.
Everything else is done for you. We've even created classes, generic classes, so you can have video classes available for your customers. So it's basically a full-on done-for-you course, right down to the class that you give your customer for each session. So we've created 12 sessions, and we've done them in the format of kind of running through the year. So we start with doTERRA for Life, which is what you would use as your hook session, which is Home Essentials Kit session. And then we go through with the 11 other sessions, which all add on new doTERRA oils with an LRP.
And they're key topics that everybody wants to improve in their life.
Exactly. So we've got love, abundance, finance, career, well-being, intellect, family, emotion, spirituality, character, and social. So those are the topics that we cover, and they're pretty much applicable to everyone in their everyday lives. And when we say fully white labeled, we literally mean you can take this course and do whatever you want with it. Make it your own. Brand it as your own.
The great thing is the oils in each of the topics match that topic, so they're linked in. And then there's an LRP every month that tells you what oils they should be buying that month, so your customer doesn't need to think about what oils they need. They're told this is your LRP, this is what you should be ordering, and it just flows. And by the end of the whole 12 sessions, they'll have the most phenomenal selection of oils.
Yeah, and we make it so easy for them because, you know, we talked about these logical and emotional reasons why you need the oils. We've built all that into the course.
Yeah.
So when someone so what we suggest you do with doTERRA for Life, because you want to give it to people who are doing the LRP, we always suggest that once people place the LRP the previous month, you send them the next session, the next module. And once they've placed their order for that, you send them the next one. So you can work them through that way.
And the whole course just builds. So they're gradually, more recipes are coming. It's using oils that they've previously purchased, plus their new LRP oils. So they're just getting a really rounded experience of the essential oils.
And also, Heather, because you built the LRPs and the oils, there's always the oils that will reach the free product of the month.
Yes, so they'll reach the 125 PV to get your free product of the month. So the customer's like, wow, I've got these oils and I've got a freebie. And of course, they're earning their points as well. So they'll be able to start replenishing and reordering their oils using their free points.
Yeah, so it works out brilliant.
We're trying to create really healthy habits for people. And by the end of this, they will have had so many health and emotional benefits that they will just continue.
Absolutely. And you need to get people on that cycle. You just need, this is how you do it. There's easy things, there's some more difficult things in there that might be a little bit more time consuming, but there's something for everyone, and that's what's really important. So that's our doTERRA for Life onboarding course. And then obviously we have the done for you section in it that we've just talked about. So if you don't want to customize all this stuff, we give you all the instructor templates. If you say, I want to make this course my own, we give you all the templates and the resources, the planner, how to use the templates, the evergreen class, the course presentation template, the book template, the mini book template, because we've got all of these resources inside the course, the associate course shareables, the infographic for the goals that you set with each individual module. And then obviously we do meditations with each individual module as well that are affirmations relating to that particular topic. But if you say to yourself, actually, I don't have the time, I've not got, We've got the entire Done For You instructor system built in. So the Done For You course completely, all the resources, the link generation guide, the introduction, the setup and the layout and the emails. We've even written the emails for you. So all you have to do is go through and set this up, and then you are literally selling doTERRA on autopilot when you embrace the use of this system.
But it still feels very personal.
Yeah.
And people are still getting personal benefits. There's just something for everyone out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so then we've got our online doTERRA business courses. So if you really want to step up and think about how you can do this business online and how you can make it work for you, we have 3 online courses for you to work with. We have our automated pipes course, which is perfect for getting the basics together. And if you get the .com website, you get the automated pipes course free, because that's going to teach you how to customize a website. And then we have our Cultivate course, which is perfect for builders and taking things to the next level, because what it's going to teach you to do is create a space like the one you're in right now, or the one you're seeing right now on your screen, with different rooms that have different purposes. So you've got a team room, a viewing room for teaching people doTERRA oils. And again, these are all time-saving factors. And we've really built into Cultivate a kind of platform that you can use to service all of your doTERRA people, you know, all of the people in your network, whether it's your team, whether it's your colleagues, whether it's brand new customers coming in, like, you know, who are learning about the oils, and whether it's the more seasoned customers.
Even if you have different types, you could have, you know, the mums group come into this room, and if you're the business group, you come into this room. You can have different rooms for any topic.
Absolutely. So we're really embracing the whole, we're building our space, but we're building it online, and you can make these rooms in different designs, in different formats. You can customize them to your brand. You can make them branded for yourself. And then you can say to people, you know, like you say, if you've got a group of mums, say, hey, we're going to get together in the mums room and we're going to talk about this class, and invite other mums, you know, to learn about it. And, you know, so whatever it is you want to do, you know, use the space and utilize the space to work for you. And again,
it can be interactive as well, which is nice.
Absolutely. And we're always available for consultation. You know, if you get Cultivate and you say, okay, how do I structure my space? How do I structure it to work best for me? Just come and use the ability to, you know, like send us a message, send us an email, book a consultation with us, you know, and I'm really super happy to help and sit down and say, okay, like, how could you potentially use your Cultivate space? And, you know, like what rooms would be good for you to put in there. So Cultivate is about building spaces like the one you're in and the one you're seeing now, to be able to present, to be able to collaborate, to be able to get together with team members, with new customers. And it's just the perfect way to build your doTERRA business online. And if you come up here on the top right hand side and you see it says the drop in, and then there's like a little black circle with an arrow in there, you know, you can go into our drop-in. You see we put our free books in there, and
there's a different one every month, isn't there, in there?
A different one every month for our experience packs, which we're going to talk about soon. But you can create basically your own doTERRA center, and you can start using the resources to be able to bring people in and draw people into your business. And then we have our quick go launch, which will help you make that big announcement for anything that you want to do. We've got a big class, we've got a big event, we're going to host this, we're going to, you know, teach a webinar, we're going to, whatever it is that you want to do, we're going to tell people about the oils. You can basically guide all of your potential doTERRA people to you with these business courses. It is the path to your online-based doTERRA essential oils business, and it's basically those are the 3 core courses that you're going to need in so many different areas to be able to really build this out and flesh this out online. So then we have the final part, which is content and marketing. So content creation, recipes, cards for sharing, marketing. The ideas and possibilities are really endless with doTERRA experiences, and we can even design and create custom experiences for your brand too. So basically, if you haven't heard of our experiences yet, we've got our experience packs and our signature experience packs. So we've got 12 incredible experience packs to give you something fitting every single month of the year. They come with a digital flip book with a PDF download. They're all editable in Canva, along with a sound trip playlist, a movie, and book recommendations that will really help the person absorb themselves into the whole oil experience. Plus, we do a bonus mini book. And we also have our Connect books, where we create books that drill down into very specific topics. We've got one on tattoos, one on dogs, and we've got more planned this year. So all of our recipes inside are made with doTERRA essential oils, and we believe the best way to share doTERRA is by helping you to understand how the oils can become part of your daily life and introduce you to the incredible variety of ways that they can be used, which is why we started with our 12 experience packs.
Yeah, they're really fun, aren't they?
They're fun, and they have relevance.
Yes.
This is the thing, they're relevant. You know, like when you're saying to someone, I'll put doTERRA, you know, like use lemon oil because of this or something, it's like, okay, yeah, but suddenly you're giving people like, you
need to do it.
You have to do it this month because
this is happening.
This is happening this month. So that's what our experiences are all about, the things that are happening there and then and now, and why you need the oils right now. Otherwise, it becomes too much of a kind of like, oh, I'll come back to that later type thing. So then we end up here with our free cocktail experience pack. This is our signature experience, and because it's our signature experience, we give this one away for free. So if you want to go to allmeatbaby.com/cocktails, you'll be able to download our own experience pack for free. And obviously we create these packs as experience packs with different themes that you can get, the 12 different themes, but we also create them for individuals who want to say, like if you come and say to us, okay, well, my theme for my business is mums, you know, we'll create an experience pack for mums. You can literally come to us with anything. If you're a sex therapist, we'll create, you know, a book around that.
We've done kite surfing, we've done all sorts.
We've done kite surfing, yeah. Literally anything that comes to mind as a niche for doTERRA, we can actually create this full-on experience that you can give to people online, which means you can reach out to people constantly on LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. You know, the possibilities are endless in that respect when you reach out with your own personalized signature experience book, which is specifically for those people, which is incredible. So we started with cocktails. That's our signature experience. And if you want to go and learn about all of these things that we've discussed and talked about that really drill down and home in and solve all of these problems on the doTERRA.com journey, then go and do our .com biz, which is at allmeatbaby.com/business, where you can go and check out everything we've discussed. We've got all our courses in there, our onboarding course. You can access the experience packs, the signature pack, and just go and check it out, because we've literally solved every problem. So if you're coming in a space where you're like, I'm starting from scratch online, you know, then we've given you the whole doTERRA customer journey and we've provided everything for you. But you might come in and say, right, we're wanting to fill in some gaps here, you know, like.
But if you've got a business and you're doing a doTERRA as well, and you want to see how to link them together, and you just think, how can I add essential oils into that business? Book a consultation, come and talk to us. You'd be surprised how we could make your signature kit to link those two businesses together.
Yeah.
It's amazing how we can twist it and tie it in. So book a consultation if you need any ideas of how you can put them together. We could come up with some ideas for a signature book, and you could join the two together.
Yeah. So like, as an example, I'm a virtual assistant or an online business, you know, like person, I guess, and I'm creating a festival for virtual assistants. And within that festival, I'm going to release my virtual assistant signature kit about how the essential oils can be used within the virtual assistant setting. And I'm creating basically a whole event, which is going to be centered around this particular niche market. And then we're injecting essential oils into that event and giving people incentives to kind of like sign up, come to different talks, that type of thing, because it's going to help that specific niche market. So that's what we're all about. It's about translating the oils into whoever you want to market them to. And that's what we do so well. So if you're interested in this, go to allmakebaby.com/business. Don't forget, you can also come to these drop-in sessions every single month. We wanted to kick off the January session kind of with a big overview of what we do in All Me Up Baby, so you know what we're all about. But obviously in the upcoming sessions, we're going to be talking about a variety of different topics which are very specific to selling doTERRA essential oils online. And we would be super excited to have you with us on those. We do them on the 30th of every month, and we always pick a brand new topic. So this was our kickoff show. We hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you like the new space.
Yeah, we hope you like the new space, and we would love to see you back here next time.